He's 7 years old, playing with 8, 9, and almost 10-year-old kids, way above his pay grade. Like, you know what I mean? And he did his thing. He made me proud.
Yeah, I can tell you having fun with it.
Yeah, always great. So coaching, but I was all in after football season. We traveled everywhere. I was documenting it, and then during that time period, I was like, I want to get more involved. So ultimately, I wound up getting nominated to be on the board for Albany Pop Warner football program, which is what I'm currently doing right now. And then that led into from football season to basketball season at Cal, where one of the coaches who was the 12U coach, his kids was there in the program, and they wound up putting us on the same team. So me and him coached our kids to 10-0 undefeated championship, and my son was the MVP. He dropped game high 28, season high 28, 22 points in the championship game, 17 points and 5 steals a game.
I mean, look who his dad is, right? His dad went to D1, all of that. Yeah. So like,
it's in his blood, and his uncle was a NCAA all-time leading point assist leader in points. One of the best point guards in the nation in the 70s. So his uncle too.
Well, ultimately, why do you dedicate your time and energy to the community and these projects? And what drives your passion for making a difference in the lives?
I think ultimately is because the spiritualness. If we're not out here doing the work, and I don't know if you know who believes in God. I'm not going to get into, because I'm not. I don't consider myself religious.
Yeah.
I consider myself spiritual. I respect the higher force, and we consider that higher force God. And I understand how God works through us. That spiritual component works through us, and I've seen the power.
Yes.
I've seen the miracles. So I have testimony, and it's divinity, and it's also like God is within us. We are the embodiment. So I understand doing God's work. So for me, it's always been about my works and positivity, because I see what happens with the negative. See, that's another thing. Like, I had the opportunity to go left. I've been in the trenches. I'm not just some sweet kid that never did nothing bad.
Right.
I just saw the effects early of that behavior. See, I'm the type of person to learn from others' failures.
Right.
I have a project called Plug Me In Volume 1 on all platforms. I put that out in 2018, and it was an eclectic array of neo-soul, R&B, jazz, rock, all fused in rap. And there's a strong spiritual component in it. It's dope. Like, I got all the records, but there's different diversity. But in there, I talk about that. Like, it is the village. You have to have a village. Yes. So I understand like my role in that, and I learn from others' failures. I grew up in the streets and learned from others' failures, and I was blessed because I had a family that they were like, I don't know, technically upper middle class, but they came from poverty. You know what I'm saying?